Good morning, guys. I'm just chilling in the kitchen. Don't ask me why I chose to sit here. Well, Emily's at work and she's doing conference calls and stuff, so I figured I'd get as far away as possible as I can from her. I'm feeling super good today. Like, when have I not in the past couple of days? Obviously I want to perpetuate it, but I'm doing things, I've done some things in the last 24 hours that I've been afraid to do for a really long time, and I'm sick of living like that. And I think that, I don't know if it's a book I've read recently or if it's the fact that I'm meditating in the morning or if it's just a culmination of all the personal development work that I've done since like January of last year, but I've just been smashing things out of the park. I decided last night, I was listening to a book called Stay Strong by a lady named Audrey Dean, and she mentioned something, a theory called the spotlight theory, about how as humans we have this mistaken belief that everyone sees every single mistake we make and everyone sees every single bad thing we do and everyone sees us always in a negative light. Obviously people have that to varying degrees, and in the past I've definitely had that massively negatively, but even going forward as I've grown in confidence and self-esteem and stuff, I've still held on to that a little bit. Like if ever I make a mistake at work, I feel like everyone hears about it, everyone knows about it. If I make a mistake in my personal life, I feel like everyone knows about it and everyone's talking about me and blah, 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 blah. In our heads, we think that everyone is paying attention to us, but in reality, no one is paying attention to us. So, with that in mind, last night when I heard that, I thought to myself, why am I not selling this Samsung Galaxy Note 8 that I've had in my top drawer for sitting for like a year and a half now? It's sitting there, depreciating, losing value, and I could be selling it and then in turn using that money to buy myself something good that moves me towards my future. So for instance, I'm selling it for like maybe $350, maybe $300. With that money, I can go out and buy scuba diving gear, snorkeling gear, stuff like that, that's gonna allow me to make cool videos in the future, to have fun, to relax, to enjoy my life. And obviously I could buy that stuff anyway, but why not do it with the revenue from something that I've already paid for that I can sell, that's literally doing nothing by sitting in my top drawer. But the anxiety in my head, and I don't suffer from anxiety in any real great way. I would say I have the normal, or like an average amount of, you know, anxiety surrounding other people and social situations and all those sorts of things. But yeah, like, I just haven't put it on there, and finally I did it last night, and then this morning I sent off an email to my accountant, because I got an email from my accountant firm like a week and a half ago saying, because of COVID, we're doing our tax returns via email now. So just email and they gave us the emails for all the accountants, and my accountant's email was there. So I've told myself, I hadn't done my last year's tax return, and I told myself, okay, I'll email my accountant with everything that he needs to do my tax return. And then I put it off, and I put it off, and I put it off, and I even drafted the email but didn't send it for whatever reason. So I sent it this morning, because why am I waiting? Example number 3. Emily's auntie has a niece who is interested in doing something that I currently do and wants more information about it. And I've been putting off, like, she sent me her contact details this morning and said give her a call. I've been putting off actually getting into contact with her. Hello. I'm vlogging.
Hello.
You're interrupting me.
Sorry.
That's alright. I've been putting off, like, it would be my normal inclination to receive those contact details of that girl and not contact her. But I decided that's not who I am anymore, that's not what I'm going to do anymore. I'm going to take action on things immediately as much as I possibly can and get things done in an efficient manner and just live the life of my dreams. I'm sick of waiting. I'm sick of sitting around and waiting for something to happen. I've got to make it happen for myself, pretty much. Ain't that the truth, Emily?
It is definitely the truth.
Says the girl who's written a crazy amount in her book and looks like Einstein right now. Yeah, it's all like, you having a good day?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Are your meetings over? What are you coming out for?
I'm coming out for tea.
Oh, I'm sitting in front of the kettle here right now.
Because I've got 5 minutes.
Start making tea. I'll have a tea as well. I've got my osteo appointment at 1 o'clock. So that's going to be really good. I actually have noticed today that my ankle is feeling a bit more stable than I actually thought it was. I didn't feel like the exercises had worked out. Honestly, I haven't been doing it twice a day every day, But I've done it at least once every single day, my exercises, and I noticed when I was doing the dishes this morning that I was leaning more on my left side, which I pretty much never do. And I think that's why I have such a tight right hip, because my ankle's fucked. I always lean on my right side, which makes my right hip tight. Anyway, moral of the story, and the main point I'm trying to get across in this for myself is that, yeah, life's too short. I'm going to stop living on the sidelines. I'm going to stop playing things small. I'm going to start just living in the way that I want to live, because life's short. I want to achieve everything I want to achieve, and I want to be happy on a more consistent basis, and I want to be productive on a more consistent basis. And yeah, you've inspired me too, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
With the amount you've written and the stuff you've been doing, it's fantastic. Doing well.
Thank you. I'm glad it's inspiring you.
It is. As a couple in general, I just think we've been doing really well, which is fantastic. But I'll end the video here for the minute. I will film more later. I just got back from my osteo appointment, which was really good. The follow-up, the first appointment's always an hour to get a patient history and all that sort of stuff. This one was half an hour, and they'll be half an hour from now on. He added a set of exercises to do to my my workout, my routine for mobilising my ankle and getting it stronger. And it was really good. He did a bit of manual therapy, did a bit more dry needling. I'm totally happy to continue going. He says I may at some point need an x-ray because I may have a bone spur in my ankle that's stopping my dorsiflexion from being better, but I don't think that's the case. He said it may not be the case as well. Yeah, I'm really happy with the osteo that I chose. Obviously I'd prefer to be going to my sister, but she lives in South Australia now. So I'm pretty excited to keep going to him and to keep getting my ankle better and better. It feels really good right now. I'm going back next Wednesday, so I've been going weekly. I already got an email back from my accountant, and it appears I'm getting probably my biggest tax return ever, which is like, to be honest, I was putting it off a little bit because I assumed I'd only get a couple $100 like normal, which is a dumb reason obviously to put it off, but I think I'll be getting, after these fees taken out, a little bit over $2,000, which is freaking amazing and bigger than I've ever gotten before. So I think there was some one-off payment in last year's tax returns, so I shouldn't expect this every year, but it's a decent amount of cash, and it means I can either keep myself out completely with scuba diving gear and have my savings stay exactly as they are at the moment, or I can buy a mountain bike, or I could buy a nice camera, a new vlogging camera or something like that, or I could just save it. I think I'm probably going to do the latter for a little bit, save it, keep my savings strong, and then when I do decide if I'm going to go scuba diving a lot and stuff like that, then that's maybe when I go and buy that sort of thing. It's good to have a little nest egg there. So that's a good feeling to have already received a reply about that. Really awesome. I don't know if I mentioned before, but I worked out. Emily and I were discussing it before. We are quitting CrossFit. No maybes, no buts and or ifs. I don't even reckon I'll go back for a last session or anything like that. I'm sort of done with my box. Not for any negative reason. The environment and the coaches they had last year, I really wanted to go. From May till December we were really consistent, but this year for the past 5 months we've not been consistent. I love CrossFit and CrossFit style workouts, but paying $60 a week is not viable. Emily and I were discussing it. It's over $6,000 a year between us that we could be putting towards a holiday every year or towards our wedding. We already pay for another gym membership anyway, which we'll be able to use as of the 22nd. We'll be able to go back to the gym. So yeah, we're going to end CrossFit, which is sad. It's like the end of an era, but they're not CrossFit anymore. Like I said the other day, they're de-affiliating. I may go back at some point. If I suddenly started earning heaps more money, potentially I would. But then again, I'm not leaving because of the money, because we can definitely afford it. I'm leaving because I'm not using it. I may join MMA or something like that in the future, but for right now, we're just going to stop going, and we're going to funnel that money that we were already putting into that into our wedding savings account or a holiday savings account. Not a bad amount of money to be saving every week, $60 towards fun stuff, whether it be a wedding or a holiday, because we already are pretty good at saving with our house and our mortgage and saving for like insurance and registration and all that sort of stuff. Speaking of, I've got to get health insurance by the time I turn 30, so that's another expense we'll have to think about. But yeah, I did a workout today, which is what got me on that tangent that I just did. I'm following, there's a YouTuber that I haven't probably talked about that much in my videos, in my vlogs. His name's Will Tennyson. He's like the next big thing. I don't know if any of you are familiar with Matt Does Fitness. He's going to be even bigger than Matt Does Fitness. He's just hilarious. He's sarcastic. He's got dry humour. He's a fitness sort of personality type dude. He'll end up getting like a Gymshark sponsorship or something like that. He hasn't yet, but he will. But yeah, he does like eating challenges and fitness videos. So he gave a free workout plan away, and he does a 4-day split, which appeals to me because I'm a shift worker. I don't really want to be doing a whole bunch of accessory work and doing 6 sessions a day like I was a little while ago. I don't want to have to go to CrossFit 5 times a week and do exhausting HIIT workouts. I'd prefer to do my running separate from my weightlifting, which is part of the reason why I'm choosing to leave CrossFit and see if that is better for me in terms of consistency. So in this program, today's vlog is going to be so fucking long. In his program, he does a 4-day split. I think it's chest, back and biceps, and then shoulders, legs and triceps. And you do one of those you repeat that. So chest, back, biceps, legs, shoulders, triceps, and then you do 2 more sessions of those. So essentially you're hitting every muscle group, including legs, twice a week. So I'm really excited to see how I grow and build. I'm willing to do a little bit more than 4 days a week. If I'm feeling particularly good on any given week, I'm willing to do maybe those 4 sessions plus 1 CrossFit style workout a week on top of runs and all that sort of stuff once my ankle's healed and I'm back into it all. I'm really excited to explore, but more than anything, I'm excited to have consistency again. So this is my first week doing it. It's Wednesday today. I'll do the next session tomorrow. And then I'll do probably another session on Friday, and then another session on Sunday. So I'll get all 4 sessions done this week. It's going to be a good way to get me back into it because I have not exercised in pretty much any way in about 6 weeks now or something similar to that. I was just burnt out and over it. So right now, I keep forgetting I'm selling my phone. So I'm going to have another influx of another few $100 pretty soon, which is good. Yeah, so I'm excited. Can't wait to keep you guys updated. Life is just freaking good right now. I'm absolutely elated. I can't even tell you. I just feel so good. It's the best.